What is up, guys? Welcome back to One Piece Madness. I'm on steroid for One Piece. This chapter, last chapter, was so nuts, with so many cliffhangers, so many unknown, just with so many possibilities. Just be your brain is all over the bloody place. Okay, so just a quick summary of last one. So there's an incident regarding Alabasta that got informed after basically Garp left, and they got informed through the Denten Mushi. So there's something to do with Vivi, because if you remember, Imu was carrying Vivi's photo, and also the elders were talking about Alabasta Kingdom as a trader kingdom, because they were the original founders of the 20s, but then they didn't decide to live here with the gods. They decided to live with the humans, so they were treated as traders. And then Walpole have more news for News Morgan, so we don't know what that is. Well, he's have more for intel, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that is. And then Warlord system is gone. That's like the main point they showed, and the reaction, and also the people trying to run away from Marine, like Buggy. And then Mihawk is just chilling, and he's like a boss, I'm gonna take them down. So as Boa Hancock, they were given the title because they are strong, so I'm so looking forward to, especially Boa Hancock. He can use all three haki. I'm expecting Mihawk to do the same, at least the two haki, but I'm not sure about the Konkyo haki yet, but I'm pretty sure he should be able to. The king of swordsman, he should have Konkyo haki. I'm not sure if he clashed with Odin yet. That would be interesting if he did before. Anyway, moving to the next one. Sabo is dead. I don't believe that. Everybody's crying. If Sabo's death was off screen, I don't know what to expect in the next chapters. I mean, Luffy, I'm just glad Luffy don't have the news, like access to news yet, or any of Straw Hats to have the access to news yet. If that happened, Luffy, like, Kaido, you stay there, look after Wano. I'm going back to Marijoa. Anyway, then Blackbeard is on the move. After reading the news, he's off to the move. That's worrying, because he won the Mera Mera no Mi so bad. Even Burgess came to Dressrosa to get it, but they didn't get it. Now they are trying to get it. I think that's what he's after, or if there's some sort of other bait. I think the Sabo dead news is trying to bait out Dragon, since he didn't show up in Marijoa. So wonder what happened, like Karasu and all the other commanders. So only one stayed behind, and rest of them went. So what happened? It must be a big, because there was Admiral Fujitora, and there was the new Admiral as well. So this is all going to be interesting. And then Exebec have a new, well, I'm not sure if this is actually run, I'm not sure who this run by, but he is the captain, Exebec. So the Sword Force basically is within a Marine. It's like a Marine initiative. Like, it's basically, there's like a section of Marine, but I don't think I kind of know about it, since Exebec been working for Kaido for like, what, 2 years now. So he should have given good idea of what samurais are and what they are capable of to our fleet admiral, but I don't think that happened. So I don't think I kind of know about this. So I'm looking forward to seeing who actually run this. Is it like a Garp or somebody else? Kobe is in it, so it's like a good, righteous, basically right-minded Marines, unlike, some Marines who just abuse their power. Okay. And also Kobe did get upgraded into a rear admiral. That's something I overlooked, because there was so much information going on, so I overlooked that. So now, if we get into this chapter, let's see what's going to happen. 957, One Piece. We have a colored spread, and we have a News Morgan, like a baby version of News Morgan, just spreading his wings. He's like, go. And then there we have a goose, pick up your speed. There's turtles on the side as well. Okay, we have Luffy on his special seat as always. Zoro, Nami, Chopper, Sanji, Usopp. I'm surprised that Oda Sensei doesn't actually put Jinbei into this anymore. I mean, he is officially a Straw Hat member. I know he didn't join them yet. I mean, he's not there yet, but he is officially a Straw Hat member, but we don't get to see him in these color spreads. But anyway, we will eventually get it. I guess there was only seed for 9, and he's probably pulling this goose around. Anyway, going to the first page. I'm hoping I'm hoping to find out more information rather than going back to Wano. Wano is interesting, but this will be even more interesting. Whatever gonna happen. Okay, we are actually still outside. Navy headquarters, New World. You must be happy, Isho. You always wanted seven warlord systems gone. I was against it, but I can't overrule the king's decision. Okay, so who is saying this? Is it... yeah, Akainu. Okay, yeah, Akainu is saying it. Anyway, you talked about necessary sacrifices to keep the worlds going. You only say such a thing cause you never been one of them. Let's just put our trust in SSG to do its job. SSG? Okay. No doubts. No doubt the world's power balance. It's about to make a major change. Okay, so we know the world, the three balance gonna change, but I don't think that's matter right now because apparently Vegapunk have developed something crazy. It's mentioned by Fujitora. He did say beginning of the reverie. He said that he created something incredible. That was his word. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that is. Okay, kaboom, rah. Okay, there's like a noise going around, and you can see Fujitora has a bandage around him. Hence, he was in a battle, probably against Sabo or Karasu or somebody like that. Okay, this is interesting. You can see like, yeah, there's so much sound going on. So the battle is still ongoing. Interesting. Okay, speaking of unpredictable developments, over in Wano Kingdom and Bigmom are apparently... Kaido and Bigmom are apparently going to join forces. Okay, so this has been mentioned by Kobe to Fleet Admiral, or if there's like a another guy in the middle between Kobe and somebody else. Anyway, my word, it's the return of rocks. Okay, so it seems like even Fujitora know about it. It's like, my word, it's the return of rocks. So rocks pirates. You don't need to speak of it like some legend. It's all reality. At the time when we are too busy to do anything else, it's just the latest disaster. Okay, so Marine might be panicking right now, and according to not Sabo, Kobe, they not return. I mean, none of the Marine, it seems like they have the manpower to go to Wano, which we expect them to show up, and hopefully when Luffy is fighting Kaido, they might be able to hold back them or something like that, but it doesn't seem that's the case. Anyway, two of the emperors have teamed up, and of all times, it has to be now. Their Seven Lord War system is out, so they can't use them against them. So it's going to be so interesting. Technically, the intel say they are about to team up. Oh, okay, it's a bit too late now. They are drinking together at this point. There's been no damage as of it yet. Okay. And you can see they're actually still fighting where Fujitora is casually just sailing, but there's a lot of bomb blasts going around. But who are they fighting against? We don't see the enemy ship. There's no clue whatsoever. There is Sea King jumping up. Wait. There is this dolphin going around, but we did see this. Wait, sail for life is our... There is a dolphin that we saw in where Ivanko's island is, when there was when they were talking about dragon. I mean Sabo with dragon and everybody. There was a penguin standing. Are they going toward there? I don't think that's the case, but let's see. Two of them, blah blah blah. There's been no damage as of yet, and we don't know their goals or how we might counter them. Also, we have far too few details about this legendary rocks pirate crew. Okay, so you can see our former fleet admiral Sengoku the Buddha is here. So he might... Are we gonna go into flashback? That would be so crazy. Anyway, Bigmom and Kaido have always had a tempestuous rivalry. I would have expected this to happen. So this is like Sanji and Zoro technically in Rocks Pirate. So they always fight against each other, but when it's come to something coming against them, they team up and fight. Seems like more than a few of our soldiers have never even heard of Rocks these days. The Rocks Pirates were a collection of individuals who came together on a pirate island of Fulalet years ago. Okay, I don't know what the hell is Fulalet years ago, but Fulalet years ago to make one big score. They were a fierce bunch, constantly killing one another within the group. Oh, constantly killing one another within the group. So they came as a pirate group, but they were fighting constantly within the group. Interesting. Next page. In addition to their captain, Rock, they also featured a young Whitebeard. Yo! There was Whitebeard, Bigmom, and Kaido in one team. Rock's pirate. Okay. So we can see young Whitebeard, Bigmom, Rock. But there is a guy with like a spiky hair. That's probably Rock. Anyway. Yeah, it's true. The three of them were part of the same pirate crew years ago. Look at everybody in the marriage is panicking. I can't believe this. There are other Rock members who went on to carve out a name for themselves. The Golden Lion and the Silver Axe Captain John Wangzi. Wait, the Golden Lion. So that's Shiki, right? So he also was part of this crew, and you can see actually, you know, behind Kaido there is like that lion like hair. We assume that I don't think we seen this Captain John guy. Captain John's treasure, that's the one Buggy after, right? Anyway, this can't be real. How can something this huge be lost to history? Well, they got along so terribly, not one of them actually want to tell the tale. The ambition of the Captain Rock was to be king of the world. They opened hostiles directly against the world government like some kind of terrorist organization. Okay, so this is almost like what Dragon is doing right now. But the government itself covered up much of their deeds. At the time, everyone had heard of threat they posed. This was due to the fateful event 30 years ago at Goat Valley. The Rock Pirates, the strongest crew in the world, were wiped out at an island called Goat Valley, according to the news. Okay, this is getting crazy. Okay, sorry about the break, guys. So, okay, we are actually going into this. Okay, a rampage force of evil that none had been able to stop had been taken down by a wise admiral by the name of Garp. His name was heard across the world and he was soon called Navy's hero. Okay, so this is actually crazy. Look at Garp just walking around with all over, like blood all over his body, with hand, it's like soaked. I'm expecting Luffy to reach this level. So okay, this is a rumors though, because nobody actually know according to the news reports. Okay, so there is more happen. There is something behind this chapter that nobody knows. I mean, behind this new nobody know. So I'm pretty sure Sengoku would know, but he's probably hiding something, because if Garp, think about it, Garp went against Whitebeard, Kaido, Bigmom, Lion Siki, or you know, Golden Lion, Captain John. So we haven't seen Captain John yet, far as I know. So, but these four are strong enough. Okay, Luffy took down Golden Lion, you know, by some luck, and then these three. So look at Garp just walking down like Hulk, man. This is just freaking awesome. I'm loving it. I love Garp so much. But yeah, let's go and see this chapter, next chapter. Okay, so that's how the name started. There are so many legends about him already, but the man himself never wants to talk about that once. Okay, so you can see Garp's ship is coming above. Huh? Why not? Okay, for the sake of historical records, I will tell you a bit of it. Bigmom and Kaido, it's just one thing after another. Okay, so, you know, look at Garp, it's like, Bigmom and Kaido is just one thing after another. I don't think he has that strength. I'm so looking forward to this. You have no idea how hyped I am. The first reason for this, which was never reported, is that he had to work with pirates to win the battle. Oh boy. Okay, the only pirate I can think of is Goldie Roger. That's the only one I can think of it. To win the battles. Pirates? The other reason is that he protected Celestial Dragon in doing so. Is that he protected Celestial Dragons in doing so, huh? Where do celestial dragons comes in? Shouldn't it be sailors' duty to protect celestial dragons? His personal moral compass spares no room for such a duty. The reason Garp has always refused to take an admiral's position is because it would place him directly beneath the celestial dragon's command, and we've seen this before. It's only his accomplishment and stature that keep him from being eliminated for this insubordination. Oh, okay, so they're saying basically his accomplishment that keeps him alive, right? I mean, for this insubordination. In short, the truth is, in order to protect Celestial Dragon and their slaves at God Valley, Garp joined forces with Roger there at the island. Oh, please, I beg you, Toei, if by miracle, if they are watching this, they need to make a movie out of this. You know, I'm pretty sure most of this is going to be off screen, right? But imagine a movie with just this. It's look at me, I got goosebumps all over my body. Anyway, and they broke apart the Rocks pirate. That is God Valley incident. Dude, this is just freaking epic. This is just nuts. Wow. Okay. Next page. He fought side by side with King of the Pirates. What a lineup. Celestial Dragons. Well, Celestial Dragons, they're useless. Why did they even bring that name into this? Roger and Rocks together. What exactly happened there? I've never even heard of a place called God Valley. That's because you won't find any map featuring an island called God Valley. As a matter of fact, God Valley itself vanished without Wait, they fought so hard an island has been... Well, I shouldn't be really surprised because Panga said weather completely changed because two Admiral fought. The island the world government wanted to hide disappeared entirely. The island the world government wanted to hide. Do you still want to hear more about it? Because Rocks was so ambitious in his pursuit of being a king of the world, and he broke too many of the world taboos. There is no information in the public about the Rocks pirate. They only exist in the memories of few soldiers in our old generation. I know it's a long time ago, but it's hard to imagine one man leading three of the four emperors as we know them today. He was Roger's first foe, and perhaps his greatest. Okay, so Roger's biggest enemy was Rock. But if you think about it, technically, Rock was leading three of the four emperors, and Roger was leading one of the four emperor Shanks, and Garp joined the force. Oh man, this I beg for a movie. Anyway, the captain was typically known only as Rock, but his full name is Rocks D. Exebec. Rocks D. Exebec. Okay, so he is a D, but is there any trace of his family line left, or is there anything going on with Rocks, like son, grandson? Though he is no longer alive to speak of it. One of those rare pirates with the initial of D. Okay, so Rocks D. Exebec. Okay, this is actually really interesting. Roger's foe. So, there is somebody who might be actually carrying their names with us. Anyway, Kaido and Bigmom were in the face. Kaido and Bigmom were in the face of the same ship long in the past. But 30 years ago, they were nothing like they are now. If this alliance is true, then it's the birth of the most dangerous pirate crew in the world. Brand new. What are their bounties now? Oh, okay, we're gonna get to see the bounties. Ah, yes. What with the Seven Warlord no longer has a system, it's time to go back to drawing board for new bounties. Okay, let's go over all the numbers, shall we? Alright. Okay, we're gonna get to see everybody's bounty. There's no time. Well, I will do it after the, finishing the reaction. Having been given the title just 1 year ago, Blackbeard, starting with the newest of the 4 emperors, having the given 1 year ago. Through his assault on Impel Down 2 years ago, he had gained mighty new followers. The boss of the pirate island full lead and expanding his territory filled the void left by Whitebeard, Commodore of the Blackbeard Pirates, Marshal D. Teach. 22476000000 bounties. Okay, so it went past 2 billion. Okay, let's keep it at that. Next, a 6-year member of the Emperor class, the youngest of the 4, but with the greatest trust from his subordinates, Bigmom, Rogue, Yasop, his crewmates are wildly renowned. Okay, so this is Shank's names coming in. With a high bounty, with average bounty and the best balance of any pirate crew. No soft targets here. Chief of the Red Hair Pirates, Red Hair Shanks. Holy shit! 4 billion! Wow! 40489000000 berries. Wow, look at everybody, they are like swallowing. Okay, next, a bone monster who laid waste to a village of giants in Elfard. As a toddler, she mistrusts anyone not a direct part of her family. And with her 85 children, she ruled as the undisputed queen of the country of Swedes, Totoland. Captain of the Bigmom pirates, Charlotte Linlin. Okay, so she have 2 and 60 million, 260 million berries more than Shanks. Okay, lastly, a man who was only apprentice pirate when he was a member of the Rock's crew. Oh, okay, so he was an apprentice just like Shanks. He earned the respect of furious pirates through his individual strength alone until he was worthy of the title of Emperor of the Sea. Wait, so he earned the respect of furious pirates through his individual strength alone. So it's barely based, it's purely based on his strength. Okay, what's his bounty? The supreme commander of the Animal Kingdom Pirates, Kaido, king of the beasts. Okay, 4611100 berries. This is all rather overwhelming. From now on, we will no longer have the option of sending the power of the 7 warlord against these emperors. Time will tell if cleansing our own ranks was the right decision. That will depend on the Navy's Special Science Team, the SSG. Okay, so this has been actually mentioned again. Anyway, since you are here, I might as well reveal the bounties of some legends. I can see it on this side, but I haven't looked at the numbers yet. Okay, Captain of the Whitebeard, Edward Newgate. Whoa! Okay, so that's understandable why they call it was a Whitebeard era, because look at that, 5046, 5 billion plus bounties. You know, the 46 million doesn't count. 5 million, okay. And then Captain of the Roger Pirates, king of the Pirates, Gold Roger. Okay, so he have basically 520. No, this is, wait, what the hell am I talking about? Okay, something billion bounties. Okay, I think I lost count after reading all of this. So that's 1, 10s, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, and then 1 million, 10 million, 100. That's 46 billion. I think I need to learn my maths back. Okay, so now that I lost my hype since I forgot my maths, so there is, so Roger, then Whitebeard, and then, so the current era, you can call it technically Kaido's era. Interesting. Now that they have joined force with Bigmom, this is gonna be epic. Okay, this chapter is so golden. Anyway, there are no boundaries in pirating history that surpass those these two men, but if Bigmom and Kaido indeed form an alliance, their total combined bounty will easily surpass those. Yes, this is happening as we speak in the unaffiliated country of Wano. Oh, okay, Sakazaki walking in. Fleet Admiral, we are not touching Wano. We don't have the manpower to spare on this at the moment. Sengoku, I have no desire to interfere either. I'm simply providing these young soldiers with some of the wisdom of experience. Pirates are humans being with their own relationships. Whatever they do next will have a reason, and you won't anticipate the future if you don't know your history. Okay, so basically I think Sakazaki is not happy that Sengoku told them about Rocksteady pirates. Anyway, speaking of which, I believe there was a pirate of Wano beloved by Whitebeard, Roger and Red Hair. You mean Koseki Odin? So think about it, look at this. Who been loved by Red Hair, Roger and Whitebeard. Okay, like you mean Koseki Odin? The man who was commander under Whitebeard, the man who was a commander under Whitebeard years ago? Odin was later recruited by Roger and accompanied the King of Pirates on his final voyage. While I can't imagine that Odin has any connection to all this, it doesn't strike me as a coincidence that all of these great figures should have such a close ties to the land of Wano, Sakazaki. Okay, so land of Wano becoming a big deal right now, okay? So he was a commander under Whitebeard. That's a big news for me. I didn't know that. And then Roger, and then obviously we know he traveled with Pirate King. So this is another crazy chapter. One Piece is on steroid big time. You know, Wano was really good. The pace was crazy. Everything was going so good. And then we come out of Wano. There is even more craziness going on. So let's see. Let's just quick recap, okay? All right, we're starting with, okay, here, and then you can see he's actually coming from Marijo, basically Fujitora coming from Marijo, but then he's fighting somebody, I'm not sure who. And then we starting to go into Rock Pirates had some big shots like Bigmom, like 3 of the 4 Yongos, and then Golden Lion as well, but you know, put him out there. And then Rocks also have D initial, so he's also part of the D clan. And also you can see Garp, how Garp came as being the Navy hero. This is freaking golden. And the next one, Gold Valley. So we don't know anything about Gold Valley anymore because they're no longer on the map, or they don't actually want anybody to show up in Gold Valley because they don't want this history to come in. So Gold Roger and Garp served Celestial Dragon and worked with, and served their slaves. That's actually surprising. Why did they serve the slaves? But you can see Whitebeard is there, Rocks is there, Bigmom is there, and Garp and Roger going together. That's just a freaking epic. I can't wait to see this, man. This is gonna be so epic. And then Future Island Gold, and matter of fact, they vanished without a trace. I'm not sure if they actually vanished the island or if they just took it off the map. I'm not sure if it still exists. That would be something great to see. But we don't know what rock the Exebec is. I mean, that would be so epic. And then we got to see the bounties. Bounties are quite big, and now they are coming back to Wano, you know. So Fleet Admiral taking us back into the Wano. So I'm assuming the next chapter is going to be about Wano. But I really wanted to see what happened to Sabo, and you know, what other thing happened to like Vivi and stuff. So there's a lot of questions going on, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this chapter. This chapter is just pure gold. I love it. I really love it. Thank you so much for reading it with me. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, do give a thumbs up. And I will obviously take notes from here, and then I will give you a summary of this before the next chapter. So if I find anything else, I will let you guys in the next chapter. And if you have anything else to say about this chapter that you think I need to know, do comment below. I will check them out. Yeah, I'm so pumped. Have a wonderful day or night, people, and see you guys with more videos.